Afternoon, all. It is Saturday, May 11th, 2024. Around 3:30 p.m. Had an interesting thought go through my mind. Figured I'd share it with you guys. History records, and even Hollywood seems to romanticize a connection between the occult and persons of power and wealth. Legends record lords of manors dabbling in the occult. We have records of almost the entire leadership of the Nazi Party in World War II participating in occult ceremonies and even dedicating properties, manors, wealth, personnel, and other resources towards this religion or anti-religion, however you want to pronounce it. We even have romanticizations of during the Great Inquisition that the occult was really the main topic of it. We have, in more recent days, we have the Skull and Bones societies out of Ivy League colleges. We have the Freemasons that some feel dabble into more of the occult or the darker sides of religion than that which is preached in the Bible. What is it about the occult that tantalizes persons of wealth and prestige? Or is it the occult that makes persons wealthy and prestigious? Question. We have historical photos of wealthy persons, societies, wealthy societies, involved in ceremonies. We have reports of, in even recent days, if you look at footage of the Epstein Island, there was a temple on it. Don't know what they were worshiping. In and amongst sex trafficking and other ungodly rituals done among there. The Bible records that Satan tempted Jesus with world domination. Told Jesus straight up, I will give you dominion over the world if you worship me. It's a little known fact that in Genesis it records that dominion over the world was given to mankind. But that dominion was forfeit when we sinned against God and ate the apple. Dominion over the world was then given to Satan, Lucifer, to walk the earth and torment man. Is it this same offer that Satan gives to persons of influence to make them more powerful? If I win the lottery tomorrow, can I expect to knock on my door and Lucifer come into my home and tempt me, offer me conquest over the world, dominion over the planet if I just worship him? It is very seldom that we have millionaires humble before God. We had the family, the Robertsons, Duck Dynasty, and it was well known that they were a religious family. Even now, Phil Robinson is all over the internet with his Bible readings and teachings. It is also well known that Joel Osteen, quote unquote, did not want to be a preacher. His father was the man of God, or at least as history records. He did not want to be a preacher. And as such, it is, at least it is told, that Joel Osteen does not take a salary from his church. His millions that he is worth is from writing books. But have you seen the Osteen compound? There's pictures of it from aerial views all over the internet. It's huge. But it's also said amongst the Christian faithful that Osteen does not preach the true gospel. And if you listen to a sermon from Osteen, it is very, very positive. It is very calming. It is very upbeat and very encouraging. And what is wrong with that? The Bible has a lot of encouraging stories in it. But have you ever heard an Osteen sermon about hell? Have you ever heard an Osteen sermon about Lucifer or Satan? Have you ever heard a Osteen sermon about anything negative? In a world right now where tension is so high, everybody is so on edge and stressed out, and A to B, B to C, B to C to D, D to E, E to F. and onward till you get to Z and then you start all over again. It's so... You burn out so fast. It's no wonder Osteen's auditorium is always standing room only. People want, crave something to just give them hope to keep on going. Keep moving that rock up the hill. But true Christianity tells you you gain not a single minute to your life by worrying, by stressing. Birds in the air do not stress to find food. They do not stress to find a home. God provides. If only we give Him our pain, our worries. Unfortunately, when we are graced with money, prestige, fame, glory, wealth, and it is true throughout history. What is the answer to the age-old question? How much is enough? Just a little bit more. The poor man on the side of the road with just a quarter in his pocket, begging for money on the side of the road. How much is enough? Just a little bit more. The middle class mechanic trying to feed his family, begging his boss for overtime. Why? Because he needs a little bit more. You've already reached the top of the mountain. You've already got enough. Your family will not want for generations. How much is enough? Just a little bit more. When you reach that mountaintop, is that enough? No. And the only one who offers a little bit more is not the man upstairs, although he will grace you. He doesn't whisper in your ear, John, Sue, worship me, and I will give you the world. Sacrifice your firstborn to me, and I will grace you beyond measure. Let's go, Brandon.